Welcome back to the studio. My name is Phil. John Quartey. Just gone by videos from the Donkor Foundation and Education Championship, which was staged at Ayi Mensah. The gentleman himself in the studio will talk about that one. But just before we talk about that one, okay, let's go on with the tennis. We're about talking about African football, but let's go on tennis because the gentleman himself is in the studio. Former golden racket star Donkor, who has been doing this for the past 8 years, trying as much as possible to ensure that tennis gets to a certain pedestal. Based on what he has achieved here in Ghana, he wants to give back to society. He's in the studio. Isaac, once again, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
It's been a whole week of tennis here and there, Kumasi, Accra. How's it been so far?
It's been busy.
Busy,
very busy. I've been on the go, but I want to first of all thank you guys for having me up again. But I've been pretty busy.
Pretty busy.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Tell us about this year's program. A little bit different from what you've been doing the previous year. This time I went to Kumasi. How's it been like so far?
Kumasi was good. And it was a last minute thing too.
Yeah.
And one of my boys that I used to, when we played here at least Sunrise Hotel,
yeah.
One of the boys actually now is based in Kumasi.
Okay.
And he's doing awesome there. So
okay.
When I was down here, he just gave me a call and say, Isaac, I heard you in town. Kumasi boys the kids want to see you. And the boys and the girls, they want to see you badly. So, can you make a trip here?
How did the Kumasi clinic, how did it go?
Honestly, it went well. It went unexpected. We just got there. The kids were hyped. They were ready to go. We had an awesome support. We had the chairman and all the members were sitting out there watching everything. It looked like it was awesome. It went really well. Like we give them all the donations that we took out, okay. And yeah.
Pretty soon we'll see those pictures from Kumasi. But will you do Kumasi once again when you come back?
I think so. Yes, for sure.
Okay.
We'll try to do Kumasi, and we try to do like the last time we went to Kumasi, we did it at the Stadium Club.
Okay.
With where I think Aqua is there. Yeah, we did it there. The coach. But this time we went to Kofi's Club, the Ashanti Club.
Okay.
So next time we're trying to do both, or even trying to see if we can do a venue where we can combine the two together.
What was the response over there? I saw the kids over there. I saw the middle class people too. But what was the response?
They enjoyed it. They want more. They want more. Chairman was like, every time you come up, make sure you come up here. Add Kumasi to it. And the chairman wants to come out here and see my facility. Okay. And also, he wants to support. So I was like, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Like guys that love tennis and stuff like that to come out and support us. It'd be awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about the competition. So we're seeing those are pictures from Kumasi. Those are pictures from Kumasi.
That's right.
The clinic. Like you've seen the enthusiasm, the vibes on the faces of the guys. You're lecturing there about tennis over there.
Yeah.
I see over there.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's back to Accra. You mentioned it's been raining and all the stuff.
My goodness, that is actually throwing things off a little bit because we were supposed to do the tournament earlier in the week. Yeah. And because of the rain, of course, we have 2 clay courts. Yeah. So the rain is soaked it completely to the point we couldn't even use the clay courts. So we have to move to the hard. And of course, the hard needs a lot of passion. Yeah. So I had to get that done before we started everything. And I mean, it was close, but we managed to put it together.
You're talking about, it reminds me of Wimbledon. The roof, remember the roof?
That's right, right.
Yeah.
If we can have something like that here, no, that would be too expensive.
That would take years, man.
And also, and you need some serious AC in them.
Okay, all right. Okay, how did this year's go, this year's program, how did it go in terms of the Ayi Mensah competition? Tell us about it.
Honestly, the competition was good. What I want to do was just kind of like invite just a few people. Okay. Because I don't have a lot of time to run a big, long tournament a week. Eventually, that's going to happen. Yeah. From next year going, I'm going to try to stop down maybe twice a year. Yeah. I feel the board members wants to come with me, so that'd be good. But and so we picked.
Pretty soon we see the pictures from the Ayi Mensah competition. You go ahead.
You see pictures from the Ayi Mensah. We just got about 16 of the kids, the boys, and we got about 8 girls, the top girls in the country right now. And we just like, okay, let's just make them play some matches and give them some match play action. Okay. Put a little bit of something on it for the education, help them out a little bit here and there. To buy some books and stuff. But honestly, it went really well. The competition was good. The kids are playing good tennis. Okay. They are playing some good tennis. These kids are hyped.
The level of performance was good?
It's not bad at all, I'm telling you. I didn't have a forehand like that when I was playing. If I had some forehand like the kids are hitting right now, I'd probably be playing still. Okay. So these kids are hitting some awesome forehands out there. I'm telling you, they're still hitting some great shots, but they need to have a lot of mind behind it.
You were talking about mentality. What were you talking about?
Yeah, it's more like, they almost sometimes I feel like the guys almost like they check out. Okay. You can just see by their body language. The shoulders are dropped a little bit, rackets hanging out a little bit. So it's like, are you in the point or are you not? You know, what kind of thing are you showing to your opponent? You telling your opponent,
is it that their mental fortitude is down when you're playing tennis here in Ghana? What is the problem? I overheard you in an interview talking about it.
I don't know. I mean, that can be learned.
Yeah.
That can be learned. There's something that the coaches should maybe, put a little more emphasis on it.
Okay.
And little things like, discipline. Where kid tells you they're going to be here at 6 o'clock, they got to make sure they're there at 6.
Okay.
And they finish it. If you have those things in place and everything is this discipline and stuff, and it helps you. It helps you in general. Plus, the mental focus also needs to be worked on. There's something. One example I'll tell you. Somebody told me that when I was playing on a tour.
Okay.
The big clock on the wall.
Yeah.
Put it on the wall. Just keep your eye on it and see if you can see the seconds go all the way to 1 minute.
Yeah.
And see if you can keep your eye and everything on it without blinking and without your mind going elsewhere. And that can help you kind of zoom in a little bit.
Keep your eyes on the road.
You know what I mean? It can help you zoom in. That's one example.
Yeah.
But there's a few things that you can do to help that mental preparation and all that stuff. And also playing more matches. Playing more matches, putting yourself on a line like that,
yeah.
Making sure you're the last person to miss out there, making sure you're making the big points and you're converting on the big points. Those are the key
But you believe the level of performance was great this time?
It was good. It was good. And the kids are keen, they're hyped, they just need the support, Johnny. They need the help. So that's why we're coming in. That's why we're reaching out to people, the sponsors. That's why we're trying to get the GTF going a little bit to also push them a little bit, So all hands got to be on deck, to try and help these kids out because we can get some talents out there, man.
Like I said, very soon you see videos from the Ayi Mensah tournament organized by the Donkor Foundation. But why are you thinking of doing it twice a year? Is it going to help?
I think so because of course it's match play, isn't it?
Yeah.
Any match. It helps improve the play, especially where they are right now.
Yeah.
They are at the point where technically they're pretty sound.
Yeah.
They need more match play. They need tougher matches. They need, if you can invite some, national, we talk about Togo, Nigeria, just a few guys to come in together, and play. Some people that
you think you have plans for that one too?
I think so. It's all it's about money, isn't it? We get good sponsorship, we get good money out there. We can open it up a little bit, make it bigger, and that will attract people to come in. So if somebody has to take a transportation from Togo or whatever to come in, they want to make sure that the prize money is decent.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
So things like
that. Okay, Isaac, in the next 5 years, where do you want to see this project going? I'm sure you want to improve the facility at Ayi Mensah, but in the next 5 years, should we be talking about Donkor Foundation Tennis Championship, probably in West Africa? Where do you want to take it to?
I mean, that's a long term there, but in short term, I'm talking, maybe get some, we can get 2 or 3 tournaments going on here, every year. And then also, be able to have the kids in the program like sign up very well. Right now, we basically have the kids out there, but it like to try and get like good kids program going. We get like good kids program going. We got something like that going. We got a bunch of kids out there playing and having fun, and the food thing is going well. The feeding thing is going well. That's the kind of stuff I want to see in the next year or two. Okay. And then of course, in the 5 years down, hey, if we can have something like that where we're inviting some more African countries to come in, that'll be awesome. And of course, the final product, don't forget it. Yeah. We're trying to put some kids into school, into colleges. Yeah. That's the whole idea. So we're working on what we're doing, developing and educating all that stuff. If the kids do well and they were able to pass the TOEFL and stuff like that, we try to link them up in colleges.
All the same that we're talking about finance. What has been your approach towards the corporate world here in Ghana regarding this project? Have been trying to approach them to help?
That's where I want to focus on a little bit more. Yeah. I haven't done that in the past. I've just
because it's a foundation.
Exactly, it's a foundation. I'm also focused there more because, well, like the NGO situation here, I don't know how that works with the taxes. Up there, when you give me money, you can take it out of your tax at the end of the year. Yeah. I don't know how that works here, so it's difficult for people to give you money unless they are the ones that are like, they just keen in tennis, individuals that love tennis, and they just want to support. Like, for example, I met a guy, Derek Ayi. He's basically playing at my club. I have 10 members at the club right now who are playing there, using the facility, but at the same time trying to support the program. Yeah. And one of them took me to his office yesterday, I think this afternoon. Yeah. And basically, we went over how he's trying to get sponsorship for the Donkor Foundation.
Okay.
So he's trying to put a budget together, and he's trying to put it through their budget. So at the end of the year, we get money from this company. That's the kind of stuff. We get 2 or 3 companies that can do stuff like that. Of course, that means a little bit of money, and then we can hire, good coaches.
Congrats on that one. Certainly, the Donkor Foundation Tennis and Education Project is a good one. Corporate Ghana, this is the opportunity to come and support. Remember that tennis is getting to that pedestal everybody is talking about. The ladies are doing very well. For the very first time, they went to a ladies' championship. The men could also do better. So try as much as possible and pump your money into said ventures. It will help Ghana tennis at the end. How would you feel one day when you wake up that Ghana is playing the US Open on the Wimbledon? I will watch it and be very proud of you. So you do. Well, talking about international matches, do you have set plans? I know you're taking people to the United States through this very foundation. They've gone to college. Do you have plans of doing more? What is the process? Where have you gotten to so far now?
I mean, I'm kind of focusing on my kids right now.
Okay.
Trying to give my kids. Got my 2 daughters want to take it to college, so I'm a little bit more.
They play tennis too?
Yes.
Oh, that'll be awesome.
They're loving it. They really want to take it out there. So for the past year and this year, I'm trying to focus more on them and trying to get them going, because my second daughter is almost got 3 years in high school.
Okay.
She's playing number 1 right now in high school.
Oh, that's lovely.
Which is good in her school. So she's loving it, but we want to get her better. We want to get her better to college. So I'm giving them my kids more. I'm also doing a few things out there, but honestly, I mean, I would one day, like for example, I had a chat with the chairman about the Federation Cup. Yeah. And I made a proposal to them about that. Yeah. And basically, there's 3 top players in the States. Francis Anyako, Ruth, and a couple of the girls. And I think one is in England and one is in France somewhere. Okay. But there's at least 2 of them in the States. And I recommended that I'm in Florida and they're right there. So if that's the team that you're picking, I can literally, for 3 months before, I can literally give them a good month training. A couple months training myself. I will train them. I mean, that's all I do. I'm a posture alignment certified in terms of posture, exercises to do with your posture and building core and flexibility. That's the kind of stuff I work on right now with fitness. And that is perfect for the ladies, guys too. Because lifting weight and all that stuff is good, but people are getting injured. So we're trying to use this kind of, range of motion kind of exercises for them. And I basically said, I'm going to do it. I'll coach them tennis, teach them about nutrition, and talk to them about the match play. I mean, I've been there before, something I can actually help them with. And what happened? I don't know what happened. I gave it to them. It looked positive in the beginning. Everything was fine. Next thing I know, it didn't work out. And I don't want to get involved with all that stuff. I just want us to put our best team out there. That's all I wanted. Okay. Because it's the first time playing our Federation Cup. We want to show up. We want to show up and put our best team out there. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Okay. Okay. Next year when you're in town, what should the kids expect? Because anytime you're in town, they love it. Play tennis, get cooked. I mean, the stuff here and there. Get some good food to eat over there. What should they expect? Are you asking questions from me? What should they expect?
I mean, same thing really, but a little better. Yeah. They expect something from me. I also expect something from them. I tell the kids, I want to see you come up with a better ethic. Better, how you call it that? Because like little thank yous and pleases and they go very far away. So that's what I'm teaching them. Those little things like that. So I want to see them being better at that. And they also want to see us do better with the tennis and whatever we're bringing up. So, we're going to try to bring some newer rackets a little bit, so we can give them as gifts for the tournament. We're going to try to get more sponsors so we can increase, some of the prizes and stuff like that. And of course, I mean, hopefully we can get our players built and we can get more kids involved a little bit more,
Just before you go away, remember the coaches play a key role in transforming the game. Anytime you're around, they come to support you. Do you have any plans for them? Probably put some knowledge, imparting to them when you're not around. They'll put you in the cage. You have that?
That's a good idea. That's actually a good question. And this afternoon, one of my coaches, George Aban, actually mentioned that to me today. This afternoon, we're in the car driving. He's like, next year you come down, you have to do a coach's conference, coaches, the thing like that. So I'm planning on doing that when I come down next year. You know, just to help the coaches out, and they're good. Don't get me wrong. They know, but we can all learn.
All right. What time check from our studio is 48 past 18 hours GMT. This is Sports Direct. My name is John Quartey. Remember, at 19 hours GMT, it'll be time for news with Bridget Oto. We're still in the studio with former Golden Racket star Isaac Donkor, who has just wrapped up his project for the year 2021 with the Donkor Tennis and Education Foundation at Ayi Mensa. Your final words probably before you. I'm sure you're leaving for the States tomorrow.
Yes. But I want to thank everybody that was involved with this. My coaches, the support, my family. You know, I mean, if it weren't for them, I probably wouldn't be able to get where I am today. So, of course, you guys have been awesome.
You're always welcome, man.
You guys are awesome. So, thanks so much for the support, and hopefully we can get more support and as we go on. From other people and companies and stuff like that.
Isaac, thank you very much once again for passing through. We'll be looking forward to it. All right. Well, we've been talking to former Golden Racket star Isaac Donkor, who just wrapped up his foundation and clinic competition at the Ayi Mensa here in Accra. That is the 2021 edition. Certainly, he says that there's a possibility that the competition will be extended to twice in a year. We'll find out. Go by the corporate world. This is the opportunity for you to come and support such a gesture for the development of tennis in the country.